What's good? What's good? This is Tico. This is Tico the podcast. Hey, I appreciate you right now, man. You wouldn't even know it. Subscribe to the channel. Si te gusta lo que mira, press like. Drop a comment in the comment section. Share this video on all your social media platforms. And also hit the notification bell, guys. Seriously, because you'd be surprised. You wouldn't even know I dropped if you don't hit the notification bell. And also, go visit the website, r2drec.com, and let's get right into this one specifically. Oh, yeah, you see the echo, baby? Come on now. We're keeping it classic. This is classic material on my body right now. If y'all know what echo meant in every area, I don't care where you from. You had an echo shirt, so I had to pull out this echo shirt for y'all on this one. Now, let's talk about the homie, man, Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia Swift. You know nomás, ¿cómo lo quieres? Hey, Usman. Oh! Hey, man. I don't even want to talk about Usman like that because, Usman is another conversation we already had. But no, let's talk about Danny Garcia, y'all. On a serious note, he's on the Suede show, and I'm digging the interview. It was a few weeks before the Benavidez fight that he had to have. And Danny Garcia, man, he talks about some things, and some things are being said. And then, great interview. The reason why I like the interview, y'all, for real, is because at that moment you get to see a father and son moment that you don't get to see much often in anywhere these days. A lot of these kids are getting raised with no father figures, and that's the sad thing about it. I know a few of them now that, that come to, to the house every once in a while and visit, and I play the father figure to them, and they enjoy it. They enjoy the energy, they enjoy the vibe, and guys, this to my fellas, si estás escuchando, if this is you, man, step up. I'm telling you, man, you just that much makes a difference. Maybe you and the baby mama ain't getting along, whatever, pero mira, try your best to be part of that kid's life. I'm telling you, it's a very, very important to be part of their lives. And with Danny Garcia and Angel Garcia, that energy with them two, I ain't gonna lie to. I like his pops. His pops just talking reckless every time. You don't know what's coming out of his mouth. He went at it with a guy that called in, like, bro, you know whose show you in right now? You in Danny Garcia's show, bruh. Come on now. And that's what you need, man. You need somebody to literally like be real with you and also support you through your good and bad. But let's talk about the elephant in the room, y'all. The mental health issues. Mental health issues. The way his pops described it, Danny Garcia was in that car. They were riding together. And, he wasn't feeling it, And can you imagine how difficult it is when you, as a father, been there since he was a baby, can't do nothing for him, man. They gotta find help somewhere else, but for the looks of things, his dad was still there. And to still be there in those critical moments means a lot. It means a lot. The reason why this one hits home, because there's people around me that really, really, really struggle with mental disabilities. If you never experienced that, the whole depression, not stress. Stress, does mess with you a lot, too. I'm not going to say that I deal with stress often, but depression, being depressed, and that feeling in somebody you love for and care for, they can't find a way to express themselves to you, or how you could help them. It's different. It's hard. And one of the things is that I do when a loved one goes through that, I pray for them. and be there for them if I can, of course. Like I said, it's a very sensitive subject. And then it's crazy because I think that, the father, they keep bringing up the Earl Spence thing, that he wasn't mentally prepared for this fight. He wasn't all there. Okay, cool. Like, to each and their own. That's what I say. That's what it is. It is what it is. But wow. You signed the contract. You ready to go. It is what it is. Take that L with you. And then Danny Garcia in the camp, they're not taking it as like, oh yeah, this is an excuse. They're just saying, hey, look, I was facing some mental issues, and excuse me, I couldn't continue going. Now, one of the things that got my attention was that the Earl Spence tweet that he sent to Twitter or whatever. Look, man, there's an interview with you talking about that you were a little bit depressed after the car accident, when the doctor was saying you can't do this and you got a little depressed. So look, certain subjects, leave them alone. Like, he said what he said, and this is I guess my old school mentality, the way I think, because I was raised different. The old school mentality with me, hear me on this, y'all. Spence didn't have to tweet that for attention. He could have just came across Danny Garcia and or came across his dad, or the powers that be in boxing. They could have just said down, hey, look, man, what's up with you, man? Like, why are we going this? Why are we choosing this narrative that you lost because you had some mental issues? Like, come on now, you know what it is. We all go through this, but hey, look, I support you if you're going through these problems. That's the kind of approach I would have took. That's just who I am as a person. You're not gonna catch me on Twitter trying to beef with somebody. You're not gonna catch me on Twitter if it's that serious. Hey, we could talk about this. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. Pero the new generation, they gotta making everybody known. 12,000 people retweeting or whatever. However numbers it is right now. But at the end of the day, I'm looking at it like, you really didn't have to go that direction. It's almost like the person's already here low. Now you want to go beneath them by saying something about that. I would have been like, look, I wouldn't even say nothing, to be honest with you, just to be real with you. Because the fact that the way it came off, it sounded like they're making excuses for the losses. And that might sound like that to you, but let's be real. They might look at it like, hey, he was going through this. But hey, at the end of the day, what I'm saying to y'all know each other well enough that you could have just pulled him to the side and said, look, let me holler at you for a second. Listen, like, I get it, you didn't want to take that L or whatever, and you going through some problems. But guess what? I was going through problems too. And that's where I feel like that's where grown man bars is something you got to deal with. No matter how many of those fabricated lines, ain't even equal up to this real shit. T-Rex, you know what I mean, said it best in the battle rap. And that's what I feel like. I feel like these days, these people act like they can't just meet up with each other and have that conversation, call it a day. But hey, Danny Garcia is back. When he fought Benavidez, great fight. But in a post-interview, after the fight, he let it all out. He just let it all out. And trust me when I say this to y'all, don't play with something like that. The reason why I say don't play with something like that, because you don't know, they might be you going through that. You know how dark those moments are? You know how hard it is to find somebody that understands you when you feel like everybody's against you and you just want to end it there? It is hard for a lot of people out here, man. Especially with everything going on right now. So, Danny Garcia, I salute you. And continue all the great success. Continue moving forward. Don't let nothing stop you. It's a pleasure watching your fights. Does that sound right? Look, we grown, man. Y'all know what I mean. It's entertaining to watch him fight. The reason why I say that, because when you see somebody that really puts it online, these are warriors. These are people that sacrifice their lives to entertain us. Just to watch them, see who's gonna get knocked out and all this stuff. Like they doing this because they wanna give us something for us to watch. So, like I said, don't play with the whole mental thing, people. It ain't no joke. It's serious. If you know somebody going through it, find help for if you love them, find help for them or try to help them as much as you can. But, hey, Danny Garcia, salute you. Y'all subscribe to this channel. Si te gusta lo que mira, press like. Share this video right now at this moment. Stop what you're doing. Share this video on all your social media platforms. Also, hit the notification bell to get notified. Drop a comment in the comment section. And visit the website, r2drec.com. And always remember, have peace in your heart, have faith, and never give up. All right, one.